Alright, what's up everybody? Let's try this again. I missed a few things on my previous video, welcoming you to the page and introducing myself. Let's see if I can remember again. Alright, first off, I started with a stroke. I had a stroke. I was Mr. Mom for 2 years. And the kids were always on YouTube, so I don't know. I was only a Facebooker back then. So we started a Facebook page. I was selling parts, three-wheeler parts, ATC parts, and then I started getting bashed for getting rich off the ATC community. So then I started my raffles, and I was donating and giving back to the community. I was giving $200 per game as a donation to the kids fund. Donated to On 3, donated to Brap Savage, donated to Trupa, donated to Florida ATC Syndicate. And last year we donated to the Florida ATC Nationals. This year I'm already a top sponsor on the Florida three-wheeler MX Racing Championship in Florida, Dade City, March 2021. Sponsored also by BDT. BDT and I are the top sponsors, I believe. And also the table was a mess. I wasn't able to show anybody what these cards were on the table. Let me make sure the camera's in view on the cards on the table. This is where we donate to the Florida ATC Nationals. This is called Find the Queen. The Queen of Hearts is the winner. The Queen of Hearts ends the game and starts over. But anyways, the Queen of Hearts pays 60% of the total pot. 30% goes to donations, which 20% of that we donate to the Florida ATC Nationals 2021. 10% goes to more helmets. And 10% rolls over to the next game. But anyways, these games are $1 per ticket. I have rolls of tickets, blank tickets. Maybe write your name on a ticket. And one number. It's $1 per ticket, one number per ticket. You get your name and number on a ticket. Number 28, number 28. Number 23. It's 22. Man, I think that's supposed to be 22. Yep, it's 22. Name and number on a ticket on these blank tickets, and then we put your tickets in the wheel. This is empty now, but we put your tickets in the wheel, and my daughter, 10 years old, picks one ticket, and whatever ticket, whatever name, we flip the card. Every card that's 1 through 54. Let me see if you can see everything. We got another row down here, 1 through 54. We got a whole deck plus 2 jokers. Alright, a whole entire deck, every single card plus 2 jokers. We put your tickets with your name on them in the spinner. And we pick one ticket, one single ticket we pick out of here each week. We pick one ticket and we flip one card. This guy was number 28, like I said, 28. And the prize is okay, let me start over. The Queen pays 60%. Jokers pay $250. Aces pay $100. Face cards pay $75. Every other card is 4 times the number shown. The first week we started at 3. We got a few $100, so I bumped it up to 4. So it's 4 times any number you flip. He picked number 28, and it was a 2 of clubs. So he gets 4 times 2, which is $8. That's an $8 prize. And we didn't find the queen. So we go again next week. All them tickets get thrown away. We start over with an empty wheel. Everybody buys a ticket again. It's $1 a ticket. 1 number per ticket. You can pick as many numbers as you want. You can purchase as many tickets as you want. But only 1 ticket is pulled each week. So the more tickets you buy, the better your odds on your ticket being picked for the week. And you know, for example, last week, was it last week? No, yep, last week we had Kenny, number 44. Number 44 is an 8. 8 times 4 is $32. So he won $32. 4 times 3, number 37. I don't remember what week this was, but that was another week. He won $12. For example, a 7 times 4 is $28. 5 times 4 is $20. Queen of Diamonds is a face card. It paid $75. Jack of Hearts, face card, $75. The lowest card is a number 2. So 2 times 4, that's only 8. 10 times 4, that's $40. If you find a 10, that's $40. So that's a big winner. $40. Face card, $75. Aces, $100. Jokers, $250. And then the Queen of Hearts, if you happen to find the Queen of Hearts, somebody's going to find it. This is our 5th game now. We go every week until we find the Queen. The game ends when we find the Queen of Hearts. Bam, Queen of Hearts. Total pots, $3,000. The winner gets $1,800 cash. 20% will roll over to, 20% goes to ATC Syndicate for the Florida ATC Nationals. 10% goes to more helmets. 10% rolls over to the next game. When we find the Queen of Hearts, I'll rip all these cards up off the table and I'll put new ones down. Every card is taped down to the table. I can't pick any corners up. I can't peek. I did not peek when I put the cards down. I shuffled and mixed them all up the best I could with my crippled arm. And I taped them down to the table face down. I don't know where any single card is. I didn't drop any. I didn't see any. But they're all taped except for the ones that we cut up. You can see the tape on these. These were the ones, these were all taped to the table. And I cut them up. I cut them out of the table with a razor knife each week. These are all cut out of the table. You know, that's $1 a ticket or 6 for $5. And then we got our ball games. We got the big games. We got side-by-sides. We got trikes. We got quads. We got sand rails. You never know what we're going to have next. I got pre-numbered. Let me get a couple balls out so you can see. These aren't handwritten. These are bought numbered balls. And they're all different colors. And they're all different numbers. So by example, I show everybody an empty bucket. There's nothing in the bucket. And first ball wins. We spin the thing around. instantly you can see what color the ball is. Sometimes the number's actually right there, so you can see it. There's no cheating, there's no switching balls, because they're all different colors and they're all pre-numbered. Even if the number ain't showing, you pretty much know what color it is. Purple, dark blue ball number 22. We got, look at that, purple ball number 49. It's showing right there without anybody touching anything. I mean, you can't see nothing now. I can't see nothing now. There's no way for me to rig anything. I can't put my finger down here and shove a ball in there. I'm right here mixing the wheel. Bam, you see it's a red ball. So if it's not a red ball that comes out, and you can see the whole wheel. Let me check, make sure the camera's in view. Yep. You can see everything right there. And whatever ball the bucket hits, you can see it right there as I'm spinning the wheel around. Number 1. Pink ball. There's no way to rig or cheat or do anything. It's a see-through wheel. You can see every single thing. But sometimes, you know, see all the balls are going in the rail. Sometimes I do miss the rail. There's another pink one, the orange ball. Boom, orange ball. 78. Pink ball. See what I mean? You can see the ball right there. As the machine picks it, there's no way to rig or cheat anything. It rolls right down. I spin it over. Bam, 38. Pink ball. Number 24. Nothing. Pink ball. Blue ball. See what I mean? You can see it right there. Orange ball. There's no way for me to rig anything. Everything's 100% here. You can ask anybody on the page. Green ball, and look, you can see the number. Sometimes you can see the number right there. There's no way for me to cheat. You see everything right in video, right there, number 84. Boom. See what I mean? You can see every single thing. It's right there. Right there in front of you, and we do it every drawing live. Pink ball. Number 66. You can almost see it right there. Can you see it? Number 66. Pink ball. Number 86. Because it's multicolored, you can see it. First ball wins, but I mean, you can see it right there. It's a dark blue ball. There's no way for me to go down here, okay, you've seen a dark blue ball, and me say, oh, number 86 won. Unless I got another dark blue ball, I can't switch nothing. You know what I mean? The ball's right there. Boom. Number 69. Yellow ball, number 64. You can see it right there live. You can see it. There's no way for me to rig anything or have any hidden balls, because you see the colors. Everything's different color. And you can see right there in the bucket what ball is the first ball picked. Pink. There's no way to switch it. And the number's right there. Sometimes the number's hidden. I can see that one. It looks like 55 or 60. Oh, 55, yep. But the color's right there. There's no switching. And I lay the balls out on a board. I got a board. Where's my board? This is only a bingo board, so it only has 1 through 75. I don't know. This is only 1 through 75, but I put the other 25 stacked in there. And when I'm putting them in, I start at 100. And this is completely empty. No balls in here at all. All the balls are on the board laid out, 1 through 100. And I'll sit here and I'll grab 100 and I'll show you 100. This is only 49, but I'll show you number 100. This will be empty. I don't want to dump it all out. Let me see. Anyways. That ain't gonna work right now. We'll worry about that later. Anyways, this will be empty. There's 100. With a completely empty wheel, I'll start at 100 and I'll show you that ball. 100, and I'll put it in there. And then I'll show you 99 and I'll put it in there. And then I'll show you 98. I'll put in the balls one at a time so that you can see there's only one of each ball in there. I know you won't believe me, but I've only got 1 through 150 pre-numbered balls. I don't have any more 100s colored. Here's a 101 to 150. There's 149. I don't know if you can see that. There's the 101 to 150. They're over here on a shelf. I've only got one of each. So there's no switching, you know. And you can see it right here live. You can see every single ball on this wheel. I spin it right here. Purple ball. Nothing. A yellow ball. I can't switch that. You know, no matter what comes down the rail, you want to see a yellow ball. And then I take my finger and I spin it like that and I say number 91. I leave it right there. And then I look on the computer and see who number 91 is. Once I find their name, I say, all right, number 91. And then I pick up the ball and I bring it up to the camera so everybody can see everything. And I say the winner's name. And that's it. I mean, like I said, you can see the ball. Bam, right there, purple ball. There's no switching. There's no funny business. There's nothing I could do to switch that ball because you guys already seen it. And sometimes, like I said, the number's right there. There's no quick switcheroo when you see the ball and the number right there. I run it around here and it falls down the rail. Bam, number 50. Number 50. You know what I mean? I ain't got nobody on my page accusing me of cheating. But people on other pages try to blame. It's right there. Yellow ball, number 40. Can you see that plain as day right there on the camera? No, you can't. Not like I can. But you can see number 40. Plain and simple. Let me move it up a little closer. Right there. Number 40. Boom, green ball. I mean, you know right there because it's a different color ball every time. And the regular players that play like every single game, you know, they've seen thousands of these running already. We've run so many of these. We've run free games. We've run free games for paid players. We've ran hundreds of tool games. We've ran hundreds of parts games. We've ran thousands of games now total. I couldn't tell you how many total games we've ran now. But everything's legit here. You buy a picture and you get a free spot on the game. And it's a 1 through 100 spot game. Once all 100 spots are filled, we pick a winner. This was my very first game, and I actually bought it back. That was my first build and my first game. I asked everybody on Facebook was already doing raffles. We had Honda Hoarders doing games, and we had ATC Animals doing games. I asked them if I could do my game and Chase doing games. I asked all three of them if I could do my game on their page. They said, hell no. So I started my own page. And now they're all hating on me. Not ATC Animals. Ben hasn't said anything, but Chase hates on me. And the other guys. I was the first one to get these balls. Everybody started with that cheesy number generator bullshit. Now that's something you can rig. This shit, you can see the ball coming around in that bucket. But as soon as I stop, I show you an empty bucket. Next ball wins. Spin it around. Next ball wins. You can see it right there. Dark green ball. There's no switch. What comes down the rail? Number 60. You know, right there. Oh, another dark green ball. Light green ball. Orange ball. I mean, you can see it right there, plain as day. What ball's coming around in that bucket. There is no cheating. I don't even try to cheat. Why would I try to cheat? One false game and you guys say fuck that guy and go to a new page. You don't play my games no more. I don't want to lose my players. I used to do 100 free games a year. I donate $3,000 to $4,000 a year. I do 100 or more free games a year. I do giveaways. Since my accident, I'm giving away youth helmets now. I quit doing the free games on the page. Because, I mean, I gave away 2 electron carburetors. Brand new electron carburetors were my last 2 badass giveaways. And all my players were playing more on other pages. It's like, fuck, y'all don't appreciate the free games. The cool ass free games, I wasn't giving away a pair of grips or a t-shirt or a hat. I gave away 2 electron carburetors. So now I just give away to youth, kids. We got helmets here for youth giveaways. This is BB's first helmet. That's used. But these in the box are all brand new. And I've already given away, I think, 6. So this is our helmet giveaway for youth. This is my kitchen where we do the games. My desk is over here. My shop is over here. You know, first I had my stroke. You know, here's my shop. This is my little work area. Here's my bench. There's a shelf. There's my current project. Power valve, Tri-Z. Can't really see with the light glaring. But this is my first one I built 3 years ago. I work out of my kitchen. I don't have shit. I give away more than I make. I donate. My regulars, you can ask them about the donations. They know the donations. If you scroll down on the page far enough, you can find a lot of donations. We do a lot of GoFundMe donations. And now, since my players weren't actually loyal to me, I don't do the free games anymore. We give away helmets. Youth helmets. So if you find a kid riding down the road in your neighborhood and he's not wearing a helmet, ask him if he's got a helmet. If he does not have a helmet, take his name and address and let me know. I'll mail him a helmet. But it's got to be a kid without a helmet. You know, we don't, somebody who's already got it, we're not giving it to. This is for people who don't have anything. I don't have anything. That's why I'm in my kitchen. I'm not getting rich off the page. I donate more than I make. Games are so damn slow, there's no way to make anything, you know? Really, I'm on a game right now. It's got to be eight months old. the hours I got into that, I'm making 50 cents an hour. You know, I don't even make waitress wages, put it that way. I don't even make $3 an hour. I don't make shit. And I put a lot of time into this page. A lot of time. I've been on Facebook for 3 years. Let me get back to the main story. I had a stroke. I was Mr. Mom. Started the page with the kids. I was selling parts. I got bashed for selling parts and trying to get rich off the ATC community. Bitched out, told why don't I just build the bikes? So I started building the bikes, and you can't get what you put in them back. So I started the raffles. And everybody started bashing me about raffling. I'm trying to get rich off raffles. Dude, I put $5,000. Sorry, I put $4,500 cash in the Tri-Z right here in the kitchen. $4,500. I mean, that's a cheap build. Because I picked the part slot up and had a bunch of parts. I put $4,500 cash into that build though. Still $4,500 cash. And I did a game for $50 a spot times 100 spots. So it totaled $5,000. I literally made $500 on this bike and gave it away, and I was bashed about that. Dude, I put $4,500 cash into it out of my pocket. The only thing I did was get my money back. Would anybody do that for free? Fuck no. You know what? You know. But now I got rid of the bashers. I don't pay any attention to them. I just do my thing. And the page has been doing great. And then we had a dumbass shipper. I had a shipper threaten to sue me because I used other shippers. Like, dude, I do everything the same as I do everything. I put a used ship post up. Lowest bidder gets a job. I never booked you. My winners did. I'm sorry. I'm not using you. You're too expensive. You've raped my players and you take too long. So anyways, kicked him from the page too. Haven't had any drama since that. But I see this shit on YouTube where everybody's making a killing on monetized channels from views. So I'm trying to move everything to YouTube. I'm going to try to bring all my players over to YouTube. And once we can go live on YouTube, I'll start doing all games live on YouTube. But I need viewers, I need watchers, I need help. We need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to get the channel monetized. And we'll start doing giveaways because YouTube money will be free. I'll give that shit away. We'll do like a giveaway at 1,000 members. We'll do a giveaway. I'm talking good giveaways. Like electron carbs, set of tires, wheels, shocks, helmets. We'll get some 6D helmets, some bell, and I don't know. Pretty cool page though. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope I didn't ramble on too long. I don't know. We might have to edit this video. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. We'll try to get some riding videos. I'll get out. I have not rode this yet since my accident. I bought this after my accident. I bought an ATC 250R with my income tax return. I wrecked it, almost killed me while I was laid up in the bed. Couldn't move neither one of my arms. This one I had to have surgery on. This arm was paralyzed. Somebody stole my goddamn ATC 250R out of my shed. They were all messed up and ripped the back wall off. They didn't bust the doors out. They ripped the entire back wall off. Ripped the board out, 2x4 stud out, and drove it right through my wall. Out the back door into the neighbor's yard. The accused thief, his girlfriend was living downstairs, so we think he did it. I think he did it while the train was going by. Nobody heard nothing because we got the train. That's where I wrecked the three-wheelers on the actual train tracks. So it got stolen. And then next year I got the pilot with my income tax return, and then I got this on payments. My buddy Dave loaned me the money to buy this, and I paid him back on payments. That's the only thing I got in 3 years. I got my Tri-Z. Everything else I gave away. I gave away all my profits. That's what the page was for. Was to give back to the Trike community and the kids. And for my kids, to give back to them, something to show them, something for them to do. I thought I was a goner. Started the page, started riding again, lost weight, got healthy. Felt great. And then I had the accident and I was all laid up again, gained 40 pounds. And this arm hardly has any mobility. I got my thumb and my pointing finger work great. These 3 fingers are permanently numb. I got a numbness that shoots up my arm all the way to my shoulder. It comes all the way up in here, shoots into my neck. I busted my T1 vertebrae. Busted my shoulder here. This was busted off. That's where they had to do my surgery. It wasn't like busted off, hanging. My skin, was still attached, but it was just drooping down like this. After my accident, I was on a 2-lane track, and the train was coming, and thank God it was on the other track, not the one I was laying in, because I was laying right in the tracks. It was on the other track, and he passed me before he was able to stop, so if he was on my track, I would have been hamburger meat. He came, he touched me on my shoulder, and as soon as he touched me, I jumped up. And I walked home. It was at least a mile down the tracks. I told him I was okay. I felt my forehead. I had some scrapes on my forehead. I thought that was it. I said, no, I'm good. I didn't realize I had a hole in my goddamn, right in my skull, the top of my head. There was a hole right there. That was a hole right in my head. And this arm was completely paralyzed. I couldn't move it. I couldn't do nothing. It was just hanging like it was broke. This arm was broke. It was just hanging like it was broke. The only thing I could do was this right here. I could move this arm right here. I guess I should have got this thing out of the way, but the balls would drop all over. The only thing I could do was move this elbow. So I was able to get somehow get my cigarettes out of my pocket. And I was trying to smoke a cigarette on the way home. The only thing it was doing was blood pouring on it, and it wouldn't light. I couldn't light it. I burned a lighter up walking home. When I got to the neighbors trying to light a cigarette, I was trying to light my lighter, and it wouldn't even light. And I went to my neighbors and I said, man, go get my bike off the tracks. That was all I was worried about. I did not want to lay there and wait for them to call the ambulance, and the cops come there, and my 3-wheeler's there. They're going to take my 3-wheeler. I was worried about walking home, getting my neighbor to go get my 3-wheeler. Once he went to go get my 3-wheeler, I came home and called 911. Died on the way to the hospital. Got air flighted to Cleveland. Died on the way to Cleveland. Got to Cleveland, did emergency surgery on my skull, and I don't know, I don't like the hospitals. I wanted to come home. I came home like 3-4 days later. I called the next day crying, asking if I could go back. They cut my prescription in half. Boy, I was in pain. Please, can I come back? Will y'all let me come back? They wouldn't let me come back. I was stuck at home, suffering in bed. Both arms in slings. Couldn't do shit. Couldn't wipe my own ass. Couldn't feed myself. Couldn't get my own drink. I couldn't do nothing. Couldn't roll a joint. My neighbor come over and he hooked the hose up to my vape. And I'd ask my old lady to stick my hose in my mouth, and I'd push my button on my vape on my lap. That's all I could do was push my button and hit my vape. I couldn't do nothing. I was just stuck in bed. 9 weeks later, I could move my thumb. That was all I could do, was move my thumb. Then I yawned, and my arm moved up my body. And it fell back down. I couldn't do nothing. I tried moving it. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't do nothing. Try to move this out of the way. I'm sorry, I got shit in the way. And then next morning I yawned again. My whole arm moved again. I was like, damn. So every day I yawned, every time I yawned, I would sit there and move my arm. And every time I'd yawn, I'd get my arm to move. I did that for 2-3 weeks. I don't know how long, every time I'd yawn. And then I could actually move it. The doctor said I probably wouldn't ever be able to move it again. And just from that yawning, it would move automatic, all by itself, without me doing nothing. When I'd yawn, it would lift up. So I just, every time I'd yawn, I'd try to move it farther. And one day I was like, it slung all the way up in the air. I was like, sweet, I got it. Mom, come here. Charlene, come here. Called my old lady in, called my mom in. I said, watch this. The only thing I could do was move it up still. And it fell down. I was like, watch. And it fell down. I couldn't hold it up, but I could lift it. So I kept doing that when I'd yawn, and I just kept moving it, and I got full mobility back to my arm, but I don't have my strength yet in my right arm. And the stroke I had, 2012, I lost strength in the left side of my face. I don't know if you can see in the video, but this side of my face don't move like this side of my face does when I'm talking. I had weakness in my left arm and left leg. So I've been fucked up for years. But then the accident, literally armless, 2 arms in a damn sling, I was literally worthless. I couldn't do nothing. I just tried changing my spark plugs last month. Took me 3 days to do 4 spark plugs. I got a V8. I got a Ford pickup. I had to call my nephew and my son-in-law over to change my other 4 for me. I gave up 3 days later. I got 4 of them done though, in 3 days. An hour job. I mean, I built the 3-wheeler 3 years ago. I've built 3 more Tri-Z since then. I built 2 ATC 250Rs since then. I built a TRX 250R. I halfway built a Quadzilla, but I sold it before I finished it. I built a Tri-Zinger. I've been building machines since I was 15 years old. I've rebuilt my first 110 engine. And now I can't do shit. So I'm trying to start this page and get it going on YouTube to help my family out, my kids, my old lady. My old lady does everything around here. She gets up, she goes to work every day. She didn't work before my stroke. When I had my stroke, she went to work. Wasn't no problem. And she's been doing it ever since. She took off time from my accident, take care of me, lost her job. Started back at the nursing home and after the virus, and good job there, but she didn't like wiping asses. She had enough of wiping my ass. She just quit maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. She just quit the nursing home, but she's been working the whole time through the COVID and everything, thank God. But no hazard pay like everybody else. But she quit that shit. She had three corona tests where they stick that damn COVID test where they stick the thing up her nose, negative every time. She quit that, went back to Walmart. So that's pretty much the only income we got. I live in a shithole. If it wasn't paid for, I'd probably be homeless. So everything you guys do to help support the page helps my family, and I appreciate it. This is my income right now, but I give away and donate also. I'm not getting rich. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to take care of my family and give back to the players, give back to the Trike community, and give to the kids. That's the main goal, the kids. You know, I figured if I got this page going and successful and the channel going and successful, my kids could take it over if I don't make it, they've got something to fall back on. This is my kids. My kids will hopefully continue this after me, keep the page rolling, do more riding, do more builds. Hopefully, I don't know when I'm gonna get the power valve build done. That was just a mock-up. I mocked it up, find all the nuts and bolts. Went through 2 drawers full of nuts and bolts. I had parts. I've had Tri-Z parts since 2005. I've been collecting. I had 3 truckloads before I picked up the truckload of these parts. And I just mocking it up. Now I gotta tear it down, sandblast it, and order what I'm missing. I got a list. I got a list in my head. Hopefully I don't forget it all. I pretty much know what I need. I got most of it in my cart on a couple different pages. Except for exhaust. I need custom exhaust. Oops, dropped my ass all over the place. The exhaust port's smaller on the power valve than it is on the Tri-Z, so I'm going to need an adapter or a custom exhaust made. That's the only specialty thing I got to get. I've already got the tank. Oh, I got to get some kind of intake, but that's easy to get. Alright, I don't know, I'm blabbering on right now. I don't know how long that was. I hope I didn't bore everybody. I hope everybody understands the game. Like I said, if you're in the game, you can play and see what ball's coming around. Right there, pink ball number 93. There's no way to cheat here. I don't want to cheat anybody. I would never cheat anybody. I would not raise my kids that way to cheat or lie, because they do my games with me. Bibi used to spin the wheel, but she'd make too many bounce out the rail, so I continue to spin the wheel. She picks the tickets though, and because I can't write, I don't know. I'll show you my writing. I write like a kid now. There's my writing, my handwriting. I write like I don't know, what would you call that? A 5, 6-year-old? I think Bibi can write better than me. She's 10. So I write like a 9-year-old. But I can write. I'm thankful my arm works and it moves. But I just wish it did more. I wish I had I can't turn a ratchet correctly. It just don't. It just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I can't reach around corners in tight spots, up around like I used to. My shift cable broke on my truck. Oh man, up in the dash, it came off the clip, and you gotta reach up in there and pull it, twist it, and my arms just don't bend like they used to. They might bend and get up there, they just don't work. They just don't do, like, there's nothing there once I get there. I don't know how to explain it. It's a numbness feeling constantly. I use it every day, but it's just, I'm just thankful it works, I guess. Should have been wearing a helmet. That's why we're giving a helmet's way to youths. Make sure all youths always wear a helmet. Send me a message if you got a youth in your neighborhood running around, riding ATCs, dirt bikes, four-wheelers without a helmet on. Ask them if they got a helmet. If they say no, tell them you got one coming. Send me a message. Alright. Like, subscribe, hit that bell.